I think the stream is working. Hello, everyone. Matt Rick12 here, and welcome everyone to 5.5 for Genshin Impact. It is now live right now. I'm at my, my beautiful spot while I was waiting, and man, oh man, it looks so good. All right, let me just go ahead and update the description for the stream, and let's do it.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Oh, you guys see the, you guys clearly can see the, volcano erupting. Alright. We are ready to go. Let's party. Yep. I just gotta go ahead and get the thumbnail, and we're ready to go. But yeah, hello everybody welcome to another Genshin livestream today. We are now entering the usage of 5.5. Now, oops, I didn't mean to go there. But yeah, I think for the notices, another PlayStation Plus bundle, but I don't buy PlayStation Plus anymore because they freaking increased the price for Essential. Back then it used to have been $70 for a 1-year membership. Now it's $100, which is why. And also, there's no more gift cards for PlayStation Plus, so God forbid. Oops. Oh my God, I meant to hit the freaking... Let's go to the... Let me just go find the, I think one of the main things I want to do is today I'll focus on doing the story, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna explore the new areas like insanely mad. But I do wonder how much are people are gonna automatically start wishing for Varesa is what I wonder, you know? I'll set the course to this, and I do hope to get a copy of Iansan. That would be pretty nice to have. And yep. Hope everybody's hope everyone's doing well, and hope you guys are all doing good. Let's edit the video. I think I can like edit something. Yeah. All right. I think we're good to go. I think the main idea is just to focus on the story. That's it for me. We also should have access to beta. I guess yeah, beta for 5.6 starting tomorrow. So if people want to get in for the leaks, y'all have the right to do so and something like that. But like, hey, yeah. All right, everyone. I'm just doing some changes real quick. All right, now before we begin today's journey, new area. There's Varesa. We can finally we can get an early head start for her materials. This is the boss that she uses for her ascension, so there is that to point into consideration. And let's do the test runs and see what the catches are about. I do want to at least score a copy of Iansan, and then I'm gonna hard save for Shalonen. So yeah. Now I know that Varesa is supposed to be basically the game's version of Adult Sonic, and also if you know the voice actress for Varesa, if you play female Rover from Wuthering Waves, yeah, that's her. They seem to be running Varesa with this overload comp. I mean, I kind of wonder why, because of I wonder why they do this. Probably because of Iansan, but we don't have her yet in this trial. So, for what I've heard, she runs. So yeah. I think I jinxed myself by freaking running into the trial. Oops. Yeah, I might have jinxed myself. That trial technically screwed my run attempt. Whoops. Alright, hold on. Let me just build the bar real quick, and here we go again. So, she does... Wait, does she regain stamina? No, she does not. Okay, she doesn't regain stamina when running.
Hurry up, Varesa!
Enemies to deal with.
Look out below!
Oh, so it's like that, okay. Not the first character I go for, but like...
One fell swoop! Height! Volcano kablam!
Oh, so,
Time to roll! Fifth charge!
Jeez, it actually consumes some of the bar?
It's justice o'clock! Charge!
And you can use her burst at semi-power too, not just full power. Okay.
Justice will prevail!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Why me? It's justice o'clock! Hurry up, Varesa!
The amount of running you can do is pretty hilariously funny to me.
Get back on track!
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I couldn't resist. It's pretty funny. God's gabbing in C6 every no Iansan? Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Now.
Hammer.
Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, and yeah.
Going in! Let me weave you a burst. Strike clouds converge! Mighty mythical beast!
Alley-oop.
Ouch, dude.
Everybody stand back! Yeah! Skyward! Witness the power of Gugwa! Know my sword!
I forgot that these guys have, yeah.
Many happy returns.
Oh, really? It had to add in this guy?
I'm going in! Rain cutter! Rain outline!
Nice. I know I'm pretty close to fight, so I think I should wait just the second half until, well, I guess to be fair with the Sonic jokes, we kind of originally had one of the original. We kind of already had a character that had Sonic X movement, which was Sayu. Now we have Varesa, who's pretty much the second iteration of Sonic because of her leg. This is like Sonic in his normal running form with his legs, which is Varesa, and then we have ball form Sonic, who just is more like the homing-esque attack mode of Sonic, being Sayu. So, yeah. And then next one we have is Iansan, whom, oh boy, got some local specialties I gotta go collect, huh? Okay. Iansan's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night's Soul Blessing and move swiftly until she runs out of Night's Soul points. So, just like Varesa, she can run like Sonic.
Controlled breathing!
Yeah, so like that.
Pushing. Keep pushing! Keep pushing! Stay out of my way!
Huh? Oh.
Stronger!
I need to remember to keep an eye on the bar.
Teamwork is dream!
And again, it's an overload comp.
Hands where I can see them! Stop it! Start the clock!
Mighty mythical beast. Sorry, pal.
I wonder if I'm missing something. Hold on.
Controlled breathing! I'm going in! You asked for it! Let's move! Form first!
Many happy returns.
Everybody stand back! Final warning! Faster! Stronger! Hands where I can... On my mark!
What is over here? Where am I? I look like I'm going farther away from the egg. Uh-oh. A bit of a sneak preview chat on the Clutter Plenty that I'm going to explore later on down the line. There's the place. And the place looks nice. Alright. Let's exit the level. So yeah. Ooh, nice. Mora, Adventure XP, and Sanctified Elixir. Yes, confirm. We're gonna probably be back up to level 50 again for that. And, oh, they've already auto-claimed the Spiral Abyss stars here. Nice. Oh, that's pretty good. Then we also got the Enhance. Yep. Seems like the usual stuff you do, right? I guess. Oh yeah, new trials too for new Echoes for Dia and Venti. We can get another yeah, we can get another Sanctified Elixir, and I know that we're able to we are able to indeed get a guaranteed reward. So I want to throw away some. Okay, I guess I'll hold out because if I recall correctly, oh look at that! Look at this! Oh, that's nice. Okay, I do want to bank in my, I'm gonna bank in my Tablet of Tona, so I think this is only gonna get me to level 39. Let me offer them all. Yeah, level 39. I'm already almost at the max level for this version. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try the deck key. Great. 9. And yeah. Already close to level frickin' 50. And already slimming in amount of primos that I got. Nothing. Fudge. But yeah, a new area to explore, and oh yeah, we have had access to a teleport waypoint here. I think what I should just do is unlock the teleport waypoints and unlock the Collective of Plenty as a whole. That's all I really need to do anyway. Let me go ahead and lock in the location. We gotta interact with the place, and yeah. This is the new tribe. We gotta go get there. But it's a good thing I got Malika, so let's just ride our way there. Unless if there's, oh no. Yeah, I see some chests, alright. I got a lot of exploring that I'm gonna do literally tomorrow, and also it's gonna be Kamisato Aito's birthday tomorrow, so watch me like stream tomorrow Genshin and just spend like an entire 5 hours like exploring the new area like mad for you all to watch. Cause I can just picture myself doing just that. Enter the Sacred Mountain. Uh-oh. Oh god. What's happening? Oh, the eruption's happening, and it's already causing chaos in the land. But that's our visions. Our little buddy! Yay! Did the volcano just erupt? Oh right, I forgot. I forgot. Some of the little buddy, I think quest lines are not voiced, intentionally not voiced. Okay. We saw some sort of troop, alright. Some strange images, yada yada yada. I think that's the case. Yeah, look at that volcano. One of the 6 tribes. The final tribe of this new area. Temple waypoint.
Full throttle!
There's the Tribal Chronicle Quests that I guess we'll start right now. We meet up with Varesa.
Hello there! Huh? Wait, you're the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, you know us? Huh, we've really made a name for ourselves. Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, I realized, Freezy's gonna be doing his polls for,
Iansan said she
Shandian.
invited you to our tribe,
I wish him the best of luck, though.
I came out here to wait for you while I did some training. And now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great.
Surely we're not that big of a deal.
You're the heroes who defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart. I've been so excited to meet you ever since Coach Iansan told me you might be coming. Oh, my name's Varesa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Oh, yeah! The name sounds familiar. During the Abyss invasion, we asked Iansan if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but but she said that Varesa had it all under control.
Not really. It was all Uncle Coddle. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past. The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes. Come on. I'll take you to our camp.
All right.
Let's go.
We begin the Tribal Chronicles. Mushroom Realm Mystery, Act 1, Ardent Land of Plenty.
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them pulverite. Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
Sure.
Not in a million years.
So the abilities for this target, yeah.
Oh, there's treasure inside these rocks.
Yeah, so we have the power of a sprint tackle. If I know my all-star terminology from Garden Warfare 1 and 2, I got the power of the sprint tackle. I'm a big, bulky dude, but I'm also... Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's another one over there. Want to give it a try?
Oh, that melted all of that? I'll pick up that. Or no, please. Cheers. There is a Pyroculi over there. I'll keep a note on that.
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, that's for a, that must be for one of the long jump distances.
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing.
It's not synced, right? Yeah. Oh. Just like in the trailer. Oh.
And she sticks the landing.
The new set is best for Xiao and Risley. Wait, how would that? Oh wait, I'm trying to picture how Risley would make use of that new set though, Shinobu.
Incredible.
Xiao I can understand, and also I feel bad for Xiao. Xiao is gonna have a crash out.
No. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
You gonna make it work? Good luck. So yeah. Oh. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Oh, I'm out of juice. Oh, I have to attack. Huh, okay. And I forgot to claim my, yeah, this. Alright, so this, then sprint tackle. There we go. Whee!
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not
I
at
murdered
any
an
moment.
animal from that.
It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky. Oh, come on! Seriously?
Oh god, boulders!
Scared? Just charge straight at
Ram! Yeah, just ram at him.
Really, Charles? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just
Oh
ram
my
straight
god.
through.
We're ramming them over like we're a freaking raging bull. I love it.
Oh,
Alright, let me get out of this thing.
Rev the engines!
Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
Oh. Jump! There we go. And here we are. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me, before we continue, let me just get this real quick. There we go. And there it is, the new area. Oh man, I got a lot of teleport waypoints to collect, and no, you know what I just realized? What I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna probably just explore. I'm just gonna play Genshin for like a good majority, just exploring, getting all the teleport waypoints, and then when I live stream tomorrow for Aya's birthday, you guys are gonna be like, bro, man, let's do some local legends, let's do some of the new domains and stuff like that. I just know you guys want to join my world and we just want to co-op and just explore this new place, like a lot. A lot of us, I know a lot of us will. No cap. Alright, I'll... 35, okay. But yeah, we have the final, the final area for Natlan in terms of, yep. If I recall correctly, we're gonna be able to... not the Tablet of Tona, not that one. It's the one in Wonders of the World, I believe, right? Try to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get this achievement real soon. But right now, we gotta go ahead and unlock the new area. We gotta go ahead and start unlocking more on the Quest of Plenty. Let's do this.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions. Don't mention it.
Here.
It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh,
okay.
Did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Oh, hope he didn't hold you up.
No, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal. Otherwise, I'll be lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess.
Oh god, swirling eye,
Perils
Varesa.
of an empty stomach.
And the anime eyes.
Terrible.
PlayStations when you have the chance? Sure. I'll look at it right now. What did you send me? Oh, cool. You sent me 2 circlets. They're not that bad. You just gotta hope they roll well, right?
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something, too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon.
And she's off.
Run like the wind!
Whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging headfirst into danger. Literally.
It's the spirit of youth.
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
Let's go. Oh, that's such a good shot of the content footage. So yeah, that's Act 1 done. Pretty short, so yeah. I should be able to complete most of the Tribal Chronicle Quests if time permits. That being said, I wonder where the, why the heck is there a crack in the wall? That is a small world quest. I will save that for later. And the main thing I want to do is definitely focus on the, Collective of Plenty and stuff. So yeah. But I do need to activate the reputation for, the Collective of Plenty. There is a Pyroculi all the way up there. Okay. I do love how in the map you can actually see, like, the active lava flowing from the volcano. You can hear the sound effects too, bro. Great attention to detail.
Rev the engines!
So we're going... Oh, you know what I just realized? Because new areas to explore, I gotta equip my gadget again. Oops.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
We're near the next area for the Tribal Chronicle, but if I recall correctly, we gotta go all the way up. Alright. Just gonna ride around with Malika's motorcycle, cause that's awesome. And, yeah, we gotta go all the way up there. Oh! Looks like I found the room for the, okay, I immediately found the room for the obsidian ring, so I'm gonna keep that locked in. I'm gonna keep that in place. So, yeah. Alright, we're getting close. And there we go. We've unlocked the Collective of Plenty. It's good to see you. Yeah. I gotta start unlocking their tribe reputations. So I gotta level up insanely fast. So a little bit of world exploration will do, and doing the Tribal Chronicles will definitely do me nicely. This place definitely feels like a perfect workout room. And hold on, Varesa, give me a sec to hold on. And whee! Yeah. Had to do it. Oh shoot.
Hip.
I think I'm gonna jinx myself with climbing. Yeah, alright. Let's just teleport here. A lot better anyway.
Try and stop me!
And let's go.
Oh, you're here already!
You're sending me a lot of pictures of what is your luck so far? Damn.
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal!
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before, so I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Of course! That sounds great!
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Okay. Orchid Repose, level 2. We begin. Follow the path and hear what Varesa has to say. Oh, guess we're going down. Whee! But yeah, how's everybody doing well
My
for
place
today?
is over there. See that
What's the
fruit
first thing?
stand out
Yeah,
front?
actually, I guess I can.
My house
what are you
is
guys
right
doing?
behind
No, you cannot join my world to take my luck. I'm not even intending to.
You
I mean,
have a
I'm
fruit
staying in
stand
my
front of your
world.
house?
Personally,
Does that mean
I feel like your luck is
house?
gonna. I feel like your luck might backfire if you're getting these lucky early pieces.
You guessed it.
I had no
My
intentions of
family
joining
runs a huge
anyone's
orchard.
world. If anything, once a new version is left, I'm staying in my world and I'm just gonna explore like
We
mad.
live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep.
Famous last words.
When you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Next time, I'm sleeping in, and you can wake me up.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
By the way, chat, are you guys also looking forward to the beta leaks for 5.6?
Sure thing. We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Alright. Continue forward along the path. Wait, where is it? Oh, there. Oh, nice Tokyo drift there. Oh, Iansan! It's been a while.
Oh, Coach Iansan.
Or
Are you
Iansan.
here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time.
Oh, it's you two.
Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day.
Hey.
Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Worth.
Oh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Yep, that's me, alright.
Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime. It would mean the world to me.
Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Varesa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Varesa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Varesa doesn't need one? Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Varesa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varesa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
You think
Varesa
so?
is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed. I'm not exaggerating either. Varesa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
apparently, I'm currently looking at leaks right now. Apparently that
Oh,
5.6
well,
is for 5.6
it's just
and
because
beyond.
Coach is a great teacher.
Imagine if the rewards are going to be
it
further
didn't take much
increased.
effort at all.
Yeah, so apparently, from what I'm reading, we can get, a fragile resin, so we can get a free fragile resin, the artifact potion, like the artifact EXP potions, and also
Believe
a
me,
sanctifying
I'm not.
elixir.
I mean,
And that starts in
I can
5.6
face a
and
few
beyond.
monsters and lift some heavy training
Okay.
equipment,
Interesting.
but
They're giving us more way. They're giving
more.
more free-to-play
I'm
ways
scared
to
I'll
getting
hurt
sanctified
someone.
elixir, and that's pretty good.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and
I do
can
wonder
do just fine
where
in training.
the
But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself. Thanks.
That's all right.
I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Alright. Alright, time to head to the orchard and talk to Varesa, so...
Full throttle!
It's not that far from here, so let's just go there now. There's another teleport waypoint, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. And here we are. Oh wow, look at the orchard. I like this.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Oh.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
In terms of personality, Paimon, she's very, gentle. But, the exterior makes her look really strong.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
And here we go.
Whoa! It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing, especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Well, since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
A few dozen? Man, you really can't eat a lot, huh?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit.
Oh.
I would scarf it down in a heartbeat
Aw.
and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure."
Child
I
breast
mean,
looking
what
cute.
kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile, and then my mom too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, It also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's
Okay.
an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients.
Oh boy.
So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright. Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
That must be a new,
That kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard.
appear out of nowhere?
They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing.
A bit suspicious, if you ask
You can
me.
grill them, stir-fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Maybe it absorbed nutrients from the nearby fruit trees.
Yep, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead. Pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
58 fruit and vegetables within 35 seconds. Huh?
Try and stop me!
I'll just use we can just speedrun this. I like how I'm collecting most of this with just a Mobica bike. This looks so weird, but I'm not complaining nonetheless.
Rev the engines!
So many apples. A lot of them. There we go.
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
When it comes to food, Paimon's judgment never fails.
Well, Paimon had multiple nations worth of good food to refine her palate. Her taste buds never lie.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
Before long, Varesa faces a
I'm
piping
not the
hot
greatest
mushroom.
cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here.
Ooh, a skewer? Nice.
Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
Yeah, definitely two distinct flavors.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
What do you think, Paimon?
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Oh.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own.
When Paimon's stomach is nothing but the void itself.
Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, Oh, good point.
I guess I'll tag along.
Then let's sign up together. Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of.
And that's Act 2 complete. So, another very short act, but I think Act 3 might be where it might be the longest one. Oh, there's all the, yeah, all the way up there is definitely where a Pyroculus is hiding, so I might as well go pick that up. Got it. There's a lot of areas to explore here, and by areas I mean look at how many teleport waypoints that I gotta unlock over time. I'm assuming there's definitely gonna be a hidden chunk from different areas of the map, or probably due to certain world quests. So yeah, and Field fungal traces should be the final one, yeah. Okay. Third Tribal Chronicle. Let's do this.
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Varesa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Varesa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Varesa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish.
Oh.
But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Really? So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Thanks. We appreciate the generosity.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active.
Oh.
As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varesa was a key member of that team. Varesa?
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Good point! Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations.
Interesting.
The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this
look at the
environment.
farm.
And in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
Oops, sorry.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Varesa go?
Uh-oh.
Wasn't she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Field Fungal Traces, Act 3 of the Tribal Chronicles for the Clutch of Plenty. Let's do this. Go to the kitchen and check on Varesa.
Oh, that smell. So delicious.
Oh, that aroma.
Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Must be. It's too tempting to have a bite.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
And.
Varesa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varesa, especially on an empty stomach.
You're good.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varesa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
So, when is the competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
One sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Zakatl. The showdown is about to begin.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Alrighty. It's been over an hour. Oh, it's been over pretty much close to an hour. Time to take part.
It smells so good. Varesa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Yep, it looks great.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each?
That is a giant.
no chance.
Whoa! Bro, you see the size of those meals? Damn! No way I'm gonna. Bro, I'd be full AF. I would not be able to finish that entire thing even if I tried.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa. Hold on. Varesa's plate looks completely different than ours.
Okay, okay, you gotta have, Varesa's gotta have that Goku mindset of eating that food, or, well, not just Goku, but, like, the entire Saiyan mindset of how the Saiyans eat their food ridiculously fast.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge, and the Varesa challenge.
Oh,
the Varesa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varesa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Varesa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Varesa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Oh.
Of course. She breezed through the normal level, but the Varesa challenge was still too much, even for her.
Ah.
Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varesa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varesa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions, and she just breezed through?
Let's just go for it.
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got. Whoa. Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this.
The amount of, like, eating sounds that Jane Jackson has to do for Varesa, I wonder how much fun she had with those lines.
And this one is... Alright. That's it. Paimon taps out. All this time. And it doesn't look like we've made any progress.
You gotta learn to handle your taste buds, that's all I can
Paimon's
say.
ready to throw in the towel.
Well, what happened to defending your honor?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Let's hear it for Varesa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Well done, Varesa.
Amazing job!
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
That question mark.
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know? Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Coach Iansan. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Aw, don't worry, Varesa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varesa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway.
Oops.
As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Iansan, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food?
Apparently so. They gotta burn
sorry,
some of those
everyone.
calories.
I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Don't you want to know the reason behind it?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Varesa.
Almost
I'm
every
almost out
time.
of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued about this mushroom.
Paimon will
But
take
yeah.
that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
Okay. And now back to the orchard we go. I believe we still have our teleport waypoint for that.
Full throttle!
There's a classic stroll. Is that like
After that
Sprite?
meal, I'm ready
those
to
green
tackle
those green
anything.
cans look like bootleg versions of Sprite.
Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
So it really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
I wonder why that scholar said what he
You
said.
mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
They would, yeah.
But my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
If you're strong enough to uncover the truth.
Command the truth?
If fear's the only thing stopping you, let us help you shoulder the burden.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You're right, curiosity can be a bad thing, but what you don't know can still hurt you.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, Lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
I think I should taste it first.
Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more receptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
Varesa cooks the mushrooms and everyone digs in. Just like Varesa said, the taste is the same.
So, notice anything, Traveler?
Nope. No difference in taste.
Just like Varesa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Huh?
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
Cut to the chase.
Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you
I don't think it's Erica Harlacher voicing this.
Watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look, more green mushrooms right in front of us.
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets.
Okay.
If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a Hal is better than him.
I still think a house worse.
Do you think what he said was true?
Oh god, a house
about
slander.
being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
Well, we may not know who he is, but we know he exists.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
Which means we made the right call to
I
investigate.
guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Yeah.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
We've hit a nerve.
Spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets, Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
You keep sending me so many images. 40, 2, 1. Not too bad for a 3-liner.
Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects?
Uh,
Well, it's kind of cute.
yeah, some of the fungi, there are some fungi out there that are pretty cute, but some are punks.
Bull Warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull Warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Varesa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Wait. Gather your wits and search for clues. Oh boy.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste!
Alright.
All I know. Promise!
And he's back to a normal mushroom.
Turn back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
Well, I guess it told us everything it knows.
You mean that food is sacred?
I don't think I'm I don't think I'm lagging on stream.
Well,
I think I'm
that's a
fine.
whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
Is it lagging for you? Continue investigating the mysterious mushroom.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
Well, I'm not a fan of riddles either.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Sassy mushroom.
We're supposed to know!
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a... Oh my god. Gosh darn it, we're pulling up a Sino. You can tell immediately the moment I saw the dialogue and I said the first one, I was like, oh my god, Sino's infecting my brain. Okay, I'll say it. Because he's a fun guy.
What? How did you get that so fast?
Thanks, Sino.
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Thank you, Sino, for infecting my brain, please.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh.
No, Varesa.
Is it because the people are so clever?
Well, they are clever, but not in the pun sense. There is only one person that's capable of just making jokes.
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms?
Yeah, that sounds messed up the more you worded that out,
No, wait,
Paimon.
don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, If eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Varesa. Let's try and ask the other mushrooms. Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
You might as well. There are multiple mushrooms up ahead.
Hey, there are 2 fungi over there. Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Oh, they're unprepared.
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like our Siege Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have 2 choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Well, we got some info by eavesdropping.
Ew. And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Yeah. A few more decades.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously the ceremony is the cooking.
Well, we got the info we need, thanks.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking.
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
Yo.
Do you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
Look! A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! You could at least explain yourselves first!
Back to regular mushrooms, huh? Well, we already got what we needed.
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release their flavor.
If we cook them just right, maybe we'll be able to see the Sage Lord's true form.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Sounds like a plan,
Definitely.
Varesa.
But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Alright. Return and inform people in the tribe. Alright.
Try and stop me!
Okay. Chief Akado gathers people from the tribe to hear Varesa's report on the mushrooms.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
Well, this sound speaks volumes.
The mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom.
Yeah.
But we know you're not one to lie, Varesa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, Just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick.
Oh.
All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh, here we go again.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter, but as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
Alright.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
Well, still, the only way to figure out his goal is to keep playing along.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano. It spews
Oh,
out all
right.
kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Volcano's the best bet, yeah.
Go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Okay. Look for high temperature metals or high temperature materials needed. Wait, so where do we gotta go? Oh, all the way over there, huh? Well, time to go get 2 teleport waypoints. We gotta take a bit of a detour.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Here's our teleport waypoint over here. And here it is, another teleport waypoint to collect. Alright.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you would know where to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Yeah, competition seemed to be a thing here.
Varesa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me.
Nice.
Still, I've learned a lot from Iansan. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. because people are counting on me.
I could tell.
Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatenna. All right. We should keep looking. Running late again. Looks like we can make...
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge? Let the world come alive!
And there we go.
Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Destroy the avatars of lava.
Roll! Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead.
Stabilize.
Heads up!
Her okay, Varesa's damage looks pretty good. Uh-oh.
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
Oh, man.
What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great toe-in weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Well, we got rid of it.
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time. Oh,
That's
well,
fine. About him.
even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna,
Can you look at my
the
showcase
one I
when you're
mentioned
done
before.
and redundant updates?
Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
But it helps you, right?
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
But you were the one who decided to investigate this case.
You had the courage to make that decision, and that's what adventuring is all about!
Oh.
Oops.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much, and I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
Let's hope. The meaning of courage. New enemies. Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel. Under here? Yep. Let's get this teleport wave. Let's get this teleport wave one first.
Rev the engines!
Yep. Alright, well, that done, now to head back to, well, this place again. Alright, where are you gonna get Varesa? No.
We're back! And we found a bunch of stuff to use!
Great. We're almost done with the preparations at our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Well, it looks like we're gearing up for a fight, not cooking a few mushrooms.
But the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varesa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time.
Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then,
yeah.
Anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right.
Uh-oh. Oh, great. Mushrooms. And lots of them. Oh, here we are. We have been drugged. Are we back in Sumeru?
Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
So you didn't feel anything strange?
No. What are you feeling?
This must be the Sage Lord's trick, but it's only affecting the three of us. But why us and not the others?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek. Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great Sage Lord of Fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Ha! The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter!
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in
What is with
absolutes.
these fungi?
You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this.
Woohoo!
How?
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Monster before me? Gotcha.
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines! Incinerate!
Well, yeah.
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
How much coping do you think this dude is doing?
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go.
We might as well.
I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
They're being one-sided on food type, apparently.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree? Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
Hold on. I want to know what happened next.
What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan, and I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
We've been to Sumeru.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Well, because fungi are creatures from Sumeru. The buildings from your vision support that, too.
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Well, then you don't deserve our faith either.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Okay.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
She's gonna jump into the hole. What?
He
Just
jumped down from here.
jumped
So
into
it
a
looks
well
like we just
as
need
if
to-
it's like a Mario pipe. Yeah, hold on.
Is something wrong, Traveler?
There's something off about his motive.
Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about.
Right.
Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
Well, if that's the case, he must be in dire need of subjects. And it has to be the three of us.
But why?
Yeah, let's go after him and keep an eye out for clues along the way.
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Catch up to the Sage Lord of Fungi. Alright, going down the pipe. Yep, yes, I was making a Mario sound effect on entering a pipe. Oh, great, we're going literal Mario gameplay.
If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
Time to roll. Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Oh. Ah, shoot.
Hurry up, Varesa! Gotta steer clear of other people.
Get a load of this.
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
I can just ram on this anyway. Mash through the freaking upglide. Oh boy, even more parkour.
A dead end?
Jump up.
Nope.
Let it give us a ride.
Where are we going?
All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Oh, here we are.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow!
Oh, we plucked a... Did we seriously just pluck a freaking leaf off of this fungi?
That hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
Well, you did.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
Ungrateful humans. Oh, at this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have.
Well, no wonder.
The situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much?
They just hungry, I guess.
My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions.
Natlan seems to hit the jackpot for you.
Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
Well.
So that's how it ended. No wonder he tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Well.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seemed like his power is proportional to the number of clones he has.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Seems like it.
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah. For who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so...
Literally.
That checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Oh? Why?
All right.
I'll explain it the way.
Then let's find this mushroom.
Down the pipe we go.
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to phase Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Hold on. Can we actually run on the lava? Oh, you can. Nice. Okay, we can't go up there, so... Oh, we're back here and... Oh. Something tells me we might have to break those pillars, and I think a fight's coming up. Yep.
Stabilize.
Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Full throttle!
Heads up! Hi!
Oh.
Time
And we destroyed it.
We've got you this time, nasty mushroom! We know all your schemes.
Maybe try hiding them a bit better next time.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Well, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
So you're a god.
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon War. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers.
God, I wonder what Nahita's thinking if she were witnessing this now.
Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. No matter. My plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you?
Yeah.
Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering? All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
Dude is clearly not up to date.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Yeah.
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
Well, it was an empty deal from the start, so...
What did you say?
We weren't chosen because you saw something in us. Because apparently we were your only option.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I happen to have a special constitution, which made it easy to hear your voice.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who could actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too weak.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terrashroom.
I don't think Bifrons knows how many times he battled this thing.
Because you definitely can't. Right?
Yeah, forget about
Get
him.
out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful! And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Ugh, Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, we're out of there. Even more mushrooms.
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be. It's just a few mushrooms. A Tolly!
Get ready to feast!
Man! Oh man, what the? Oh, that is delicious. It's your time to shine, Varesa. Oh. Oh man.
More, please.
How did they transition to that animation? Damn.
Guess it's time to dig in.
Even nobody. Oh, that's not him.
Stop this at once! Huh?
And there goes the mushroom.
What a great meal. Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
You tell the chief everything that happened.
Someone planted a god in Varesa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
I can't imagine the bar getting any lower than that.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon War.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varesa.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Makes
Yep,
sense.
that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
Yep.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute?
Oh, sure.
Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but It was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
Me too. It's an adventure I'll remember for a long time.
Why's that?
You got the chance to shine as a hero.
You're right. I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Yep, you got this.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
Right.
All right.
And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Why don't we just ask the Adventurers Guild? Who knows? Maybe there's a Sumeru scholar in Natlan
Good
right
idea.
now.
Let's check it out.
And let's move. Let's head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to seek some help. How long have this stream been going? 2 hours now. Hey there, Catherine. We're here to talk to you about something. After here, the Stone Captain heads to the Speaker's Chamber to check if there's any of that in the area. Yep.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tighnari?
Word from the Speaker's Chamber was that an Amurta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
It's been a while, you two. So, you're the ones looking into the Sage Lord of Fungi.
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Of course. To throw in to those in their murder darshan, his case is a well-known part of ecological history. His power is tied to his number of clones, so at one point, he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller, until he couldn't hold on to physical form at all. And so he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now, I'm learning his true form fled to Natlan.
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the Speaker's Chamber.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan?
Oh yes. There's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Zamarin?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
It took a long time for Shamaran to grow into this form. Luckily, Shamaran is in a green cap mushroom, so there's no danger to us. I believe its mind has been separated from the mushroom god for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore.
We should go see Zamarin one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Friendly is right. So this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
And that's it. Oh wait, guys, you know what that also reminds me? Hold on. Let me get Power Travel real quick.
This world is full of unsolved
mysteries. We got, or is that for the, oh no, actually, no, I take it back. That's for, the talents. But, yeah. Where is it again? Is it over here? No? Where is it? Yeah, here. We're missing 2 more of these. Oh, right. Oop, hold up. Yep. So, yeah, now we're able to get the automatic materials for, Varesa. So, yeah. There is that. Oh, she's a sky split, huh? Well... Alright. Another piece of the Pilgrim's Chronicle has been added, and yep, now I see Varesa added into art. I never thought my appetite would save the day. Okay.
I'm heading east.
So let's go ahead and bank in our rewards. And we should also be able to unlock the access for the Collective of Plenty, right? Yep, level 1. So now we have access to bounties. And yeah, every single Tribal Chronicle is complete. We need level 4. So yeah, we need level 4 so we can get C12 Pyro Traveler. Oh man. And we can also get a special gift too. So yeah, I think we might as well do our bounties. Donate 1. Donate 2. Donate 3. Invulnerability to hydro damage, but the cryo resistance has been decreased. Yeah. Let's do some of the bounties. And, yeah. So, by this point, we should be pretty close to getting all the materials needed to crown Pyro Traveler. But that will require me additional talent materials. Yeah. It'll offer me a little bit more crowns than expected. That's fine. Bounties! So yeah, invulnerability to hydro damage, but cryo resistance is increased. So...
Let's have some fun, shall we? Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
Oh, he died. They died. Oh, the target died by drowning. Of course it did. I always love it whenever that somehow happened. It's pretty funny to me. Alright. Invulnerability to animal damage, but the danger resistance has been decreased.
Rise! This is order.
Let the world collide!
Rise with the sun!
Looks like I went too far. Let's end this quickly. I guess this is it. Prepare yourself.
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Solidify!
And there we go. One more bounty left, and it's over here. This one, invulnerability to hydro damage, but electro resistance has been decreased. So... Yep. Alright. It's a Mirror Maiden. Why? Ugh.
Order guide you. Crumble.
Let my name echo in song! Light of the blazing sun!
Permanent fool, be gone! Winter shall eventually come.
Level 2. Yeah. We're kind of already going to do a lot of progression pretty damn fast. There's a new area, too. So we had, yeah, there should be an entry point to unlocking this teleport waypoint here. Okay. I do feel tempted to using a couple of my fragile resin just to get the, hold on, where is it? Yeah, for this, but I think we should be fine. Not very much of an issue here for me. Oh, actually, yeah, there is another thing I also should check. Do we have new... I wonder if we're gonna get new, Oh. What are you guys doing?
May I present?
About my reputation, I would like to, yeah. Level 2 already, and we got another dish. So, yeah. 700 EXP now. So I gotta continue to explore a lot on this map. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to prioritize the remainder of the stream, getting as many teleport waypoints as I possibly could. You guys want me to follow you guys on guiding, so I will do that. Okay. Well, that was weird. Wait, why is this here?
Full throttle!
There should be an entry point somewhere to... Yep, there we go, down this hole. So yeah, here's the new bus. My battle went once just to, like, you know, figure out how to, like, you know, just to, Oh yeah, happy birthday to Ayato. Ayato's birthday's today. Nice. Oh, we got jump marking for Cypher now. From Honkai Star Rail. Nice. But yeah, I'm also here to do some teleport waypoints, so let's just get them all. There should be a new selection of achievements, though. Should I cheek? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, there's a Duel Series 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy, here comes suffering.
Rev the engines!
Oh, there's a time trial challenge. Alright, some of the next ones require me to go a bit farther than usual here. So, let's just take a long walk.
me!
Oh man, the barrels. Or, my God, look at the boulders coming in like they're literally just dropping right in like it's freaking Donkey Kong.
Incinerate!
Ow. Gather. Oh my God.
Rev the engines! Incinerate! Wrath from the sky!
Oh boy, volcano eruption.
No more mistakes.
Shower me with praise!
Whew. With your help, the people from the caravan gradually gather around. Oh, hello, buddy. And we got a chest for that. Three chests, okay.
Something to add to my collection.
This is not burning me. Okay. Weird.
Stabilize.
Let's ride.
If we had the, yeah, we need this thing to break through it. Yeah, we might as well, like, use this thing here, because it is indeed very, very important. Yeah, so... Oh, we gotta battle somebody, huh? Oh, it's this target.
I will have order.
Okay.
Quake!
Let the world come alive!
Pyroclastic surge!
Sorry, buddy. Imagine trying to break all of this. Jeez. I feel like I'm breaking way too much. I shall break the entire place to bits and dust. Ow. Yeah, I'm kind of like... I broke through way more rocks than expected. That was more of a companion. Hey, little buddy. You want help getting inside? Evidently. Suppose so. Alright. Mayo was scared when the organized exploration team volunteered to join. We're sure. Clear away the Pullman's invented. Well, we've already done that. Clear away the pulverite. Oh. Can't break that. I could have brought in, I could have brought in Nubla for this, yeah. Whoops.
Stabilize.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do that right now. Might as well bring Nubla.
The pleasure is all mine.
And the open. Nice. No, we didn't break it. We just, never thought it would open like that. Buried under rocks. Once been an important route to Satellite City. An ancient dragon outpost destroyed during the war between Shibalanke, the first power archon of the dragons. The members of the Sovereign Relics Association all agreed that these ruins were built as a satellite city to protect the main dragon city located at the center of the volcano. So everything we saw before. During an eruption, the volcano will eject a vast amount of phlogiston and other things, most of which fall on the surrounding area. Some of the things it spits out float due to the phlogiston remaining in the air and accumulating to form the Skyfire Circlet. Talk about those fragmented structures that surround the volcano. You'll have to climb up above the mountain and look for your opportunity to jump inside. You can only get inside by passing this header. It's filled with phlogiston, so you have to be careful. It was tribes people from the Foul Fighter camp who got us through. Perhaps you can make similar arrangements, but whatever you do not breathe anything in. Otherwise, yeah. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Volcano eruptions are getting a lot worse. Oh, man, that's quite the volcano eruption. Huh. Erupting more often lately. A worrying side. You'll need to be extremely careful. Guess we gotta go all the way up. Piece of cake. You must succeed. Spiritual eruption. Okay, so Let's go ahead and claim our rewards here, and
Splendid! More in strike a pose. Ah.
Well, how do I? Oh. Do. Yeah, we gotta go up here. There is. Oh, ow! Didn't see that. Now, let's in sleep. Go to the Skyfire Circlet. And now here we have access to some of the hidden teleport waypoints, being all the way up here, where one might not really realize. There's a bit multiple more. Oh, brother. Alright, I guess we'll explore. Oh, we gotta go all the way around? Oh, it's a treacherous day. Way more than I expected it to be. Path to the Flaming Peaks. Here we go. Oh, chosen of dragons. Ascend to the circle's highest pinnacle, then hurl yourself. Go forth from reveal, break the golden seal, unveil the radiance of remnant places numbered. The words feel clearer now. Go to the top. Uh-oh, erupted. Is that checked? Yep, there we go. I gotta make sure I don't miss anything. There is a chest over here, so I might as well go claim that. I'll get out of these guys real quick and deal with them.
Oh, brilliant!
The time is beckoning.
I forgot to call my shield. Like a noob. I'm dealing with nothing but lasers.
Silence!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Going up. Alright, here's another one of the, another, geothermal vent, a fragile vent formed due to underground heat, which periodically emits gassy collision. Using a punchy can go to the tower's downward stop can cause it to collapse. It is said that when a geothermal vent collapses, other strange phenomena often occur nearby. Uh-oh.
Rise!
Try and stop me!
Oh, that's the end of the path. Okay.
Stabilize!
Gotta go with these guys
Light
first.
up the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Okay. And, yeah. That was weird. Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna need these guys again. We just need one more, so... Got it. Nice. 2 chests. And I see more Takuki going up. We might as well go up and call him. Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession. Oh boy. Nothing but meteors. Check on that. Oh. Alright, so here's another one of Pyroculi up here, so... Yeah, might as well go get that. Nice. A Radiant Spin Crystal. That's a lot of bird eggs.
Order guide you.
Yeah, I'll just put them out of their misery. Oh. I wanted to pick up that, okay, there we go. We got the teleport waypoint. We're finally up here. Palma didn't think it'd be so high, but at the same time, it's not as cold as Palma thought. I seem to be doing one of the main Low Buddy World quests, aren't I, chat? Literally doing that after doing the Tribal Chronicles for the Collective of Plenty. Okay. One of the Kugi Swords took that. Just go jump straight to the crater. I'll carry you. When you're ready, just jump directly down into the freaking crater. Alright. Oh, man. Geronimo! Whee! Oh, man. Wow. We're just literally going into a freaking active volcano. And it's dark here. Chosen of dragons. Traverse the Eternal City. Venture into the heart of the Sacred Mountain. Banish the great enemy cloaked in shadow. Ignite the frigid embers. Well, I certainly look like I'm in one piece. As if Papa's not going to the Dark Pixie. Alright. Well, time to explore. I wonder what this is you can activate. Oh, we got some light. Yeah, this part is really dark. And here is an area of an underground teleport waypoint. Yep. Oh, is this a sub-world? Oh, cool. This looks like a sub-world. Oh, okay.
Gather! Bow your head.
Going in. Found the piece. What's up? Found something? The statue that the Kukusar had, so drop down here. It's moving, clicking. Self-diagnostic in progress. Moderate dust accumulation in joints. Storage medium activated. Speech remote extraction override permitted. Personality module correction. Some kind of mechanism. Not a statue. It seems my voice module works. Well then, honored guest, I have waited for you for a lot. Sorry, is something the matter? Did I? Then that is well. A dynamic entrance is the only way to leaving a lasting impression. Otherwise, I'd worry that you might feel I was neglecting you. Who am I, you say? Well, this body's name is Akato, and you may so call it, but such things as names hold little meaning here. Yeah, some of the names kind of remind me of Aztec stuff. Modification required for your records, 150 years after the war, designated change to 1 from a list of the following, Akato. This body has been named Akato. We are not yet in a hurry. Let Akato clear away at least some smidgen of the darkness that lies before you. I know you must have your doubts, but please follow me for now. Okay. Alex, we're up ahead. Whoa. This looks pretty futuristic despite looking at this in a very primal sense. For this is technology, and the lore does explain how Natlan has started to evolve throughout using it. I should explain that this place was not always so dark, even though it is undoubtedly the inside of a volcano. However, after the war was over, the entire city was destroyed. After that, such a huge mechanical construct could hardly continue to function. The war between the remaining Dragonborn and the humans, the war in which the original Master of Flame was killed. The Master of this place is long since dead, and naught else but the city exiled survival. Though who can really say? Perhaps the city, too, has already ceased to live. Or perhaps so many things that once existed were nothing more than illusions. We each stand to benefit, little one. You get what you came for, and I hope to borrow your power to solve a few problems of my own. And so you must reach the heart of the sacred mountain. But alas, the mountain's power was cut off during the war. And for all that Seal's power is like the weak threads that could entrap a whelp, the oath dictates that only a human may activate them. In an interesting twist, the poor child who used this method to infiltrate the sacred mountain was, in the end, brought to ruin by someone else using nigh identical means. As such as it's ever been, just as the followers of a tyrant are driven out by heroes, and after many years of wandering, their descendants end tyranny in some other realm. The world and its affairs are akin to a stage play. Cause and effect, revenge and revolt. All scenes repeat themselves one after the other across ragged eons. But I'm getting off topic. Well then, activate it and let this Morborn capital arrive a little while longer. None but you is worthy to do this deed now. Okay. Let's activate the mechanism. Whoa. Let there be light! Oh, the city! Whoa, this place looks beautiful! And the music, too. I am going to enjoy exploring this area, man. I am so looking forward to enjoy exploring this suburb. But I think after this dialogue ends, I think this is where I'm gonna definitely call it for now. But have I officially given you its name, by the by? I believe I have not. No matter. Welcome to the first sacred city, Tolan, the land of primal flame. The volcano has such a beautiful subworld, damn. I love this new area already. Oh, this is just undoubtedly the Sacred Mountain's interior, but even I know not how long it has been since I saw such a sight. Only when the light shone upon you once more did I see that you have moldered so. My apologies. Mere brief indulgence in unnecessary sentimentality. Energy reserve low, hibernation imminent. Please replace or connect energy storage medium. Dear Castle's long exile has left it with little time. The one you name Bakato has long ceased to be amongst the living. To be brief, Tolan requires a great amount of energy to be restarted, and no waste can be permitted. You must destroy the seal of one of the other two astral assemblages, and the other. Only then can you truly activate the celestial axis in the center. I'm fine. We will meet again. Oh, shut down. Was that really Akato talking, or someone else we could do it? Well, I'm sure we'll find out. Let's take a look around to see the final things he mentioned. Oh, look at the Chronicler of the Crumbling City. Rendezvous with Ruin. Yeah.
Something to add to my collection.
But man, look how beautiful this place is. Damn. Yeah, I think this is definitely a good spot to call off today's stream. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it off. So yeah, to everyone, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy the content and like what you see, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That will be greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys sticking around to do streams and videos. It definitely means a lot, and I truly appreciate all your support, everyone. coming up later on today, because it's technically Kami-Sato Ayato's birthday, yeah, I will live stream Genshin again for Ayato's birthday as per Genshin tradition for my channel. I'm going to definitely continue focusing on exploring the new areas, so you guys get to be able to watch me live exploring, and also maybe, you know, do some damage showcases for Ayato's birthday, Ayato himself, and maybe if you guys want to showcase your Varesa, your Shanyans, anybody else, and if you guys want to open up in co-op, make sure you guys stay tuned for that stream. So yeah, alright everyone, once again, 5.5 is now officially live. You guys now have the right, and you guys are able to download the update on Genshin Impact right now, so make sure to go ahead, download the update, play the new characters, and also, we should be able to stay tuned for the main event for 5.5, and the new characters, Varesa and Iansan, are available out route. So, wish you guys have the best of luck on your polls, or if you guys are gonna,
confining themselves to the heavens,
save
God should
for
broaden their horizons in the world below.
for the second half banners, or maybe for what 5.6 will offer. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Alright everyone, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time, everybody. Peace out, and take
Many
care.
insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Damn right.